Assalamualaikum my dear students, how are you? Hope all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. This is Shahjadi Akter, Assistant Teacher of Science of National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. Today I am going to take a science class for class 8 students. My dear students, our today's topic Chapter 2 discussion and CQ1 and today's lecture number 5 and HW number also 5. My dear students, let's start our class. In this class, we have discussed this part, why meiosis occurs and the features of meiosis, where meiosis takes place, and we will discuss this lesson the role of chromosome, DNA and RNA in determination of heredity, and then after discussion this chapter, then we will discuss CQ, that means creative question 1. My dear students, let's start our class. Why meiosis occurs? In mitosis, mother cell divides and produces two daughter cells bear same number of chromosomes as in mother cell. Mitosis is essential for growth and asexual reproduction. In case of sexual reproduction, two gamete, that is from a male gamete and female gamete cell unite together and to form a zygote. My dear students, let's see the figure here. This is the reproductive mother cell, and here gamete from male gamete and from female gamete unite together and make a zygote, and in mitosis cell division this zygote divides into from ovum N, and this is sperm N, and they are unite together, and that means after fertilization they make a zygote, that is 2N, and this is the formation of zygote due to meiosis cell division. Okay, so if the number of chromosome in gamete cell does not reduce to half of the mother cell, the number of chromosome becomes double as a result of the union of the two gametes. And in case of meiosis, mother cell divides and produce daughter cell bearing half of the number of chromosome of mother cell. The number of chromosome remains same as the mother cell, and in the newly formed zygote resulted from the union of such two gamete cells. As a result, cell division by meiosis, the number of chromosome of a species remain constant generation after generation, and this happens during formation of gamete and in a certain stage of life cycle of the lower plant, and this stage of chromosome is called haploid, that is N, and when two haploid cell unite, the state of chromosomes is called diploid. Now, so the features of the organism are retained in the successive generation by meiotic cell division. Now we will discuss the features of meiosis cell division. Number 1, meiosis takes place in the reproductive mother cell of diploid organism and in the zygote of haploid organism in lower plants. Number 2, 4 haploid daughter cells are produced from a single cell. Number 3, in this process the nucleus divides twice and a chromosome divides once. Number 4, the 4 daughter cells thus formed contain half of the number of chromosome of the mother cell. Now we will discuss where meiosis takes place. Meiosis takes place in the reproductive mother cells during formation gamete. Meiosis occurs inside the stamen and carpel of a flowering plant and in testes and ovary of higher animals. Meiosis cell division. Now we will discuss about the meiosis cell division. During meiosis cell division, primordial germ cell is divided into two successive phases. First phase is called meiosis 1 and second phase is called meiosis 2. Okay, first phase is called meiosis 1 and second phase is known as meiosis 2, and during the first division, chromosome of the daughter cell become half of the mother cell. My dear students, follow this figure here. Reproductive mother cell, this is the mother cell, and after first division, this is the reduction, this is also the reduction division. Okay, so after first division, the chromosome of the daughter cell, that is daughter cell, chromosome of the daughter cell become half of the mother cell. See here, 4 mother cell and here 2 daughter cell. Okay, that means after first division, chromosome of the daughter cell become half of the mother cell, and in second division same as mitosis, and it means this cell produced in the first division again divided into 2 daughter cells. See, in this that is in second division, the from each mother cell again 2 daughter cell produce, from each mother cell again 2 daughter cell produce, and that means in the last, that means second division, there are 4 daughter cell are produced, and as a result 4 daughter cell are produced from each primordial germ cell. My dear students, I hope all of you have understood this meiosis cell division. Now come to next lesson, the role of chromosome, DNA and RNA in determination of heredity. Children inherit some characteristics of their parents. The process by which characteristics from parent are inherited to the offsprings is called heredity. Characters inherited to children is known as hereditary characters, and during the second half of the 19th century, Gregor Johann Mendel first postulated 2 laws about how the traits of the parents are transmitted of the offspring. Okay, and this at present Mendel is known as the father of genetics for his valuable experiments in genetics. Now the nucleus of a cell contains a fixed number of traits like objects that bear the hereditary characters in the organism are called chromosome. My dear students, see, these are called chromosome. Okay, and these are only visible when a cell is about to divide into 2, that is during prophase stage of meiosis cell division. Each chromosome consists of 2 parts, that is chromatid and centromere. My dear students, see, you can see from this figure, this is a centromere, this joint is called centromere, and this is chromatid. Okay, and at prophase stage, this meiosis cell division, each chromosome divides longitudinally into 2 equal parts and known as chromatid, and the point where sister chromatids are joined is centromere. I repeat, this is called chromatid and this is called centromere. This joint is called centromere. Okay, now nucleic acids are of 2 types, that is DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, and RNA, that is ribonucleic acid. DNA is the main components of chromosome. DNA and RNA play vital role in transmission of hereditary traits, and in case of some virus, DNA is absent, that for example tobacco mosaic virus, that is TMV virus, DNA is absent, but in place of it there is RNA, and in these cases RNA is the hereditary material, and a character of an organism may be controlled by more than 1 gene. Again, a single gene may control several characters. The eye color, hair pattern and skin color etc. of man are controlled by gene. Like man, characters of other animals and plants are also controlled by gene. Chromosomes act as carrier and transmit gene from one generation to the next generation, thus maintain the continuity of hereditary traits. The continuity of such hereditary trait is maintained through meiosis cell division. To maintain hereditary traits, chromosome carries gene directly from parents to offsprings during cell division, and for this reason chromosome is known as the physical basis of heredity. My dear students, now come to next CQ number 1. Here see the stream. Mr. Farabi, the class teacher, was discussing cell division in the science class. He said during a stage in cell division, thread like centromere in the nucleus divides into 2 parts. As a result, the number of chromosomes remain unchanged in the divided cells. See, question number 1, which type of cell division produces germ cells? Question number B, what do you mean by mitosis? Explain. Number C, describe with diagram the stage of cell division that Mr. Farabi describes. And question number D, explain the role of thread-like structures that Mr. Farabi describes. My dear students, now we will discuss about this question. Number, which type of cell division produces germ cell? We know that by meiosis or meiotic cell division, division produces germ cell. by meiosis or meiotic cell division produces germ cell. Question number B, what do you mean by amitosis? Explain. Amitosis is a kind of cell division. It is normally occur in lower organisms, for example bacteria, yeast. In this division the nucleus elongates and becomes dumbbell shaped and becomes slender in the middle and gets separated from each other to form two nuclei. At the same time the cytoplasm also elongates in the middle to form two nuclei. Now next question, question number C, describe with diagram the stage of the cell division that Mr. Farabi describes. My dear students, according to STEM, that means according to question, Mr. Farabi describes the anaphase stage of meiosis cell division, and in this stage the centromere of the chromosome splits so that two independent daughter chromosomes each with its own centromere are formed. And number 2, the chromatids get separated from each other. At this stage each chromatid is called daughter chromosome, and in number 3, in this movement depending upon the location of the centromere, chromosomes take different shapes such as V, L, G or I. My dear students, this anaphase cell division, we can see the figure of this cell division. This is plant cell, and this anaphase stage, this is in animal cell. In plant cell we can see these are the daughter chromosome and this is the disappearing spindle fibers, and the polar region, this is polar region in animal cell, this is centriole, and these are the daughter chromosome and this is the disappearing spindle fibers. And from this from here we can see that the centromere of the chromosome is split, so there's two independent daughter chromosome each with its own centromere is formed. See here centromere is formed, in this here centromere is formed. And number 2, the chromatids get separated from each other. At this stage each chromatid called daughter chromosome, this is called daughter chromosome. Okay, now question number D, explain the role of the thread like structures that Mr. Farabi describes. The thread-like structures that Mr. Farabi refers in the stem, this is called chromosome. My dear students, this is called chromosome. This thread-like structures is called chromosome, and chromosome acts as carrier and transmit gene from one generation to the next, and thus maintaining the continuity of hereditary traits. The continuity of such hereditary trait is maintained through meiotic cell division, and to maintain hereditary traits, chromosome carry gene directly from parents to offsprings during cell division. That is why chromosomes are referred to as the physical basis of heredity, and in different species number of chromosomes are different. Suppose in human body that means each somatic cell bears 46 chromosomes. In human body each somatic cell bears 46 chromosomes. My dear students, your today's SW number is 5. Today's SW number is 5 and your SW topic is CQ1 number C. Okay, from CQ1 number C, from CQ1 number C is your SW, and submit it on Saturday. My dear students, I hope all of you have understood today's topic properly, learn properly CQ1 and give SW regularly. See you again in the next class. Allah Hafiz.